T-Brock is another of those with grindy achievements, so to save time, I've decided to optimize my XP gains for the gold promotions, since I've gotten enough fun out of it. A good deal of information used in this video can also be found in the wiki for reference and comparison, so do check that out. Quick summary for the impatient. Repeat elimination missions, 3 dreads preferably, on Hazard 2 and complete them as fast as possible. If we decide to touch secondaries, do only Vesta Fleece or Holomite. As for the extras, machine events, Call-Out Wheat, Error Cube and Compressed Gold are good, but avoid anything with a data cell. Now let's go into details. Each enemy killed grants 1 XP each. Absolutely worthless, isn't it? Mining, similarly, is a waste of time that could be put to better use. The bulk of the XP we gain comes from completing primary and secondary objectives, so ignore any excess Morkite, Aquark, Holomite and the like. At 1 XP each, I wouldn't even touch the gold left behind from a Crassus detonator. There are a few notable cases however. Compressed Gold, the Error Cube and Tyrant Shards from the Call-Out Wheat mini-boss give good XP for the short time spent obtaining them. A data cell, on the other hand, takes a few minutes to get and yet we're only rewarded with 1, not to mention the abysmal amount of XP. Pass. A Bitter Gem gives only credits but it's an easy one, so why not? Then we have machine events. This is another great XP source and will take just over 3 minutes to finish. One important note, XP is granted when the event ends, regardless of success or failure. So we can activate and then abandon it should we please, going after the mission instead. In my tests, I found only 3 primary objectives or mission types to have acceptable XP rates: Egg Hunt, Elimination, and Escort Duty. All the E's. For the rest, I wouldn't even touch them with double XP. Optimizing Egg Hunt revolves heavily around traveling and or extracting the eggs quickly, and thus is best suited to the Scout and Driller classes. Elimination is essentially boss fight mode, since the regular swarm or waves are disabled. As all classes can be built to fight dreads, even the Driller, this is the most well-rounded mission to grind on. Escort Duty is the complete opposite of the bunch. Nothing much can be optimized. But on the positive side, it results in a stable XP rate since RNG can't do much when compared to other mission types to screw us over. So overall, Elimination is the best due to the fact that all classes can grind it effectively. For me, the exclusion of a regular swarm make it such that tension is only present during the actual fights, allowing us some rest while heading to the cocoons. When given a choice, we should always prioritize a mission with 3 dreads over 2, unless there's double XP of course. I do have some strategies for optimizing elimination runs, but we'll cover that in another video. I'm sure everyone is more or less familiar with secondaries. Vesta Fleece and Holomite are pretty much the only ones easily done, so ignore the rest. With that said, it is not necessarily profitable all the time, since the Fleece or Holomite can sometimes be scattered around the level, making it a time loss instead. My personal approach is to grab them along the way and only seek them out if I'm near completion. And now, Hazard bonus and Mutators. It goes without saying that the rewards increase together with the difficulty, but it isn't as clear-cut as what's presented. 90% of the time, missions already start with bonuses from just the cave complexity and length, so that 25% increase between Hazard 2 and 3 will be diluted down to about 15%. Adding in Mutators, that number will get watered down to as low as 10. So the trade-off between effort and rewards by increasing the difficulty isn't worth it. Taking a lower hazard level with Mutators would most of the time be better. But with that said, what is the best difficulty to play on? Well, go with whatever's comfortable. With me hellbent on only eliminations, Hazard 2 gives the best balance of Dreadnought health and damage, rarely risking a mission failure or the need for a resupply. In short, pick what is best for your mission, build, and comfort. Okay, enough appetizers, time for the main course. What kind of an XP rate are we expecting? In my 40 elimination runs with the Driller, of which I didn't even get double XP once, I got the following rates. Note that these include real-time sequences like in the Space Rig and the before and after loading of the mission. Assuming we need an hour to finish the after assignment, this would give us an average rate of 8 hours per promotion. And that's great in my opinion. So to summarize, the best mission types are egg hunts, eliminations, and if we want something not reliant on RNG, escort duty, on the hazard level we are most comfortable with. Try to complete the primary objective as quickly as possible, and do Hollow Might or Faster Fleece only if they are convenient. As for opportunities like machine events and whatnot, we don't have to intentionally seek them out. Just keep an eye out as we go. In short, we want to speedrun the mission, because that can help to squeeze an extra run out of the 30 minutes double XP window. And that's my take on the XP grind. Feel free to perform your own tests and see if it matches up. An example calculation of the hazard bonus, a machine event clip, and 2 elimination runs will be coming right up, so hang around to watch them. I chose the Driller since it's usually the one having trouble with Dreadnoughts. Thank you so much for your time.
Machine booting. Get ready. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, a Tritonite deposit. We're sending in a nanite bomb dispenser for your team. If those things can't penetrate it, nothing will. Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
I need the mule right here, right now. Fire in the hole! Out of time, damn it!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes. That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
Yeah!
Mission locked in. Powering up the drop pod.
Get the job done!
Scanners have picked up a glyphic dreadnought cocoon cluster, so we're sending you in to take care of it ASAP. Take those big bastards out before they force us to shut down operations in the area. And try to make it back with most of your limbs still attached.
Bosco, find it! Take that! This is a big one! Light it up! Well, that was that. Fascinating living. Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment. Explosives, fire!
Well done, team. Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated. Activate the transponder on the mule. We'll send in an extraction pod to pick you up. Sending in the drop pod. Starting the counter. This is it, team. Do us proud.
Call for the mule.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Go! Drop pod isn't waiting forever! Last dwarf in the pod base for the first round!
Extraction commencing. Good work. The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence. Mission locked in. Powering up the drop pod. locate a Glyphid nest. The Dreadnoughts go there to pupate, so your primary objective is to locate their cocoons, destroy both them and their inhabitants by any means necessary. Bring plenty of ammo, they can take a punch.
Washed one! This is a big one! I need support! This is for you! Booyah! The Lacerator is dead! Support fire, please! Ah! Obelisk down! Yeah, give me some sugar. Fire! If only Deep Rock would invest in some pesticides. Red sugar! Fester fleet down! Preserve your bullets! Machine booting. Get ready. Ooh. Bullseye!
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
Getting on my nerves! If this doesn't start it, whack it.
Ebonite Glyphids incoming. Forget your weapons, they'll do you no good here. Pickaxe is out, team. Make us proud.
Oh my beard! Get away! Die, punks! Bosco, you're the best! Taste the pickaxe! Pow!
Dreadnought wiped out, for now. Good work, team. Hit the return button on the mule when you're ready, and we'll pick you up.
Just take your sweet time, old lady.
Keep it together. Drop pod is en route.
Fester, flee down! Donkey, come here!
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
One down! Go Crusher!
The mule's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever. Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Thanks, Bosco! We failed! Gotta be faster next
Retrieving
time.
escape pod.
We did it!